This is Kylie Bellotti for SAFMEDS Checkpoint 4 for Dr. Williams' class. The date today is July 7th, 2025, and the course is SPCE 683, Section 804. I have my cards here that I will shuffle, and then I will cut this deck in half. Grab my timer for 1 minute and start. Antecedent intervention that provides non-contingent access to preferred sources of reinforcement. This would be environmental enrichment. Teach behaviors across multiple stimulus conditions. This would be train sufficient exemplars. Provides physical assistance as needed by having the instructor remain close to the learner and provide more when the learner's not. Skip or pass. Teach behaviors to occur with consequences which are likely to happen. Pass. Scheduled reinforcement in which two or more contingent reinforcement. Concurrent schedules. Stimulus change that functions as a punisher. Decrease the frequency of primary unconditioned punishers. Okay, that's time. And that I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was 2 incorrect. Okay, then I'm going to continue going through my deck. A procedure in which a person compares her performance of a target behavior with a predetermined goal or standard, given often a component of self-management. This would be self-evaluation. Initial assessment of supervisee skills is critical for establishing clear goals for supervision, interview, and direct. This is a supervisee initial assessment. Use self-instruction, self-recording. Mediate, generalize. Prior to preference assessment, potential tangibles that could act to increase future occurrences of behavior. Potential reinforcers. Two-dimensional graph with a logarithmic scaled y-axis. This is a semi-logarithmic chart. Describes communication through speech. This is vocal-verbal. An assessment method that includes gathering info via direct observation, direct assessment, direct preference assessment. Describes behavior making noises or sounds without social mediation. Pass. Vocal nonverbal. I knew that one. Ability to understand and share the feelings of another. That's empathy. Vertical line drawn upward from the left hand end of horizontal axis. This would be the y-axis, vertical axis. Reinforcement that requires the involvement of others. Socially mediated reinforcement. The environment in which something occurs. Setting. Two-dimensional graph that shows the relative distribution of individual measures in a data set. Pass. Straight horizontal line that represents, this would be horizontal axis. Voluntary credential issued by a private organization. Pass. Multiple component treatment package for pass. Designed to evoke specific pass. Might include child unplanned models. Inadequate professional repertoire. Difficulty problems. Pass. Skills are identified in sequence. Definitions for these skills should be developed. Pass. Pass. Observer who is unaware of the study's purpose or pass. Oh. Generalization teaching. Pass. Pass. Occurs when the most salient component of a compound statement. Pass. Single words or brief descriptive phrases printed on. Graph labels. Condition labels. X-axis. Emotional reaction of anger, frustration, including operant behavior. Pass. Guidelines that provide direction for connecting. Pass. Pass. Difference between the cost of treatment or intervention and the projected benefit. Pass. Pass. Schedule reinforcement. Pass. Behavior analysts are required to respect intellectual property. Pass. These changes I feel. Pass. Skills training through behavioral skills training or testing. Pass. Assessment method that includes gathering info from familiar parties. Indirect preference assessment. Standard guidelines. No. Pass. Statements describing curriculum. Pass. Consolidate updates in place. Pass. Behavioral effect associated with abrupt increases. Pass. Punishment that requires the involvement of others. Socially mediated punishment. Variety of techniques for gradually transferring stimulus control. Pass. Mirrorless learning. Performance feedback. Supervision feedback. Yep. Stimulus change that functions as a reinforcer and increases. Pass. Multiple schedules of reinforcement. Pass. Pass. Cultural. Oh shoot. Cultural competency. Cultural match. Pass. Application responses to training. Pass. Covert events typically. Pass. And pass. License. And that's all my cards.